Welcome to Adriana Carino's Draw My Life. "1998 was the year I was born. My love for the arts started in my childhood. At a very young age, my dad decided to put a paintbrush in my hand. I guess you could say I was definitely bound to be creative in some way. My parents tried to fill my life with many experiences at a very young age. We would go to and from South America quite often. And then finally, at the age of 11, they allowed me to travel independently with the People to People Student Ambassador Program to study the history and culture of Australians in Australia for 2 weeks. Before we landed, they handed us our journals. This was my very first travel journal. I wish I still had it. But every day, after any museum or scenery that we saw, they would tell us to write something new. And I think I immediately fell in love with the idea of documenting my travels. It was something that I wanted to do for a very, very long time. Cut to a few years later, and I'm starting my journey at UAlbany. At first, I thought I wanted to be a business major, which was absolutely ridiculous since I hated math. But after the first semester, I realized, why don't I just study what I love? So I picked up my journals again, I picked up my pencils, and I told myself, let me take journalism. All in all, life so far has been a 10 out of 10 since then. By now, you and I are probably thinking the same exact thing. So, what's next? Well, if you really want to know, I hope it's a little more of this and a whole lot more writing.